Welcome to another edition of Rant, where I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. Alright, I have had my fill of talking about LeBron James and Brittany Griner. So today, I'm making this a non-sports-related Rust Rant, and I'm going to talk about something good. I'm going to talk about something that's enjoyable. So, for the past few weeks, I've been hearing about this new mini-series on Amazon Prime called The Terminal List, which is based on the book by former U.S. Navy SEAL Jack Carr. And much of what I heard were glowing reviews about this show. And, well, you know, I like action. I like thrillers. I have a huge interest in all things military. So I'm thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe I should check this out. Plus, the show also has Chris Pratt, and he's always a win. I mean, heck, I'll be honest, he was the only thing that made watching the first Jurassic World movie bearable. I mean, his presence in the following two Jurassic World movies didn't make me want to go spend my money and time to watch them, which kind of proves a point I've always said, that you can be a really good actor, but if you're given a garbage script, there's only so much you can do. Anyway, as usual, I digress. So last night, I watched the first two episodes of The Terminal List, and holy frack, is that show awesome! I mean, from the first 3 minutes, I was hooked. You just get absorbed in the story. The character development is great. And best of all, the story, the way it's laid out, the story kind of flows in a way where a lot of times you're not really 100% sure what is going on. And you also really start to question the motivation and the judgment of the main character, which again is what makes this show so intriguing. And it's smartly done. It doesn't insult the audience. And also, from what I understand, there were, I believe, quite a few former Navy SEALs working on this show in order to make a lot of the action scenes look as realistic as possible. So you could tell there was a lot of work, a lot of passion that went into this project. And Chris Pratt, and I got to be honest, Chris Pratt is probably one of the very few people in Hollywood I can say I am a big fan of. I loved him as Andy in Parks and Rec. I loved him as Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. But in The Terminal List, Chris Pratt showed that he can really do a good job of being a convincing, serious actor. Now, of course, there are a few quips he has throughout the show, but that's just part and parcel when it comes to action and thriller stories. But you know, Pratt, he doesn't do the kind of off-the-wall comedy that you may be used to seeing him in as Andy Dwyer in Parks and Rec or as Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So if you want to relax this weekend, if you're just saying, man, it's just too hot, I don't feel like going outside, well, perfect chance for you to sit back and watch The Terminal List. But of course, this show is not for everyone, especially the people at the Daily Beast. Because, well, if it's a good story with good character development and portrays the military as good guys, then according to them, wait till you hear this, according to the Daily Beast, it's an unhinged right-wing revenge fantasy. Okay, you want to laugh? Here is what the Daily Beast said about The Terminal List in its article, that it's, quote, delivering gung-ho macho action drama tailor-made for 40-something Call of Duty players. Still, if this adaptation of Jack Carr's novel mostly fits itself into a particular bad entertainment streaming niche, it also, to a large extent, comes off as a dream for militia-minded, anti-establishment kooks Gotta be kidding me. Replete with a Pratt performance as a Navy SEAL who responds to injustice by murdering the guilty with extreme prejudice. I honestly don't know what to say about that. That is just so ridiculous. Oh, but you know what? If you want even more ridiculous, this article goes on. Here's another thing. The Daily Beast writes, quote, set primarily in Coronado, California, but pandering to male red state viewers with routine references to, gasp, beer, guns, country music, and hunting, end quote. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd! Oh, heaven forbid we have such things in our entertainment! Oh, man. You know what, Daily Beast? Just bleep you, man. Just bleep you. You know that a garbage site like Daily Beast, they're not going to like a show like The Terminal List because it has men acting like men, kicking butt on the bad guys, and, just being patriotic, drinking beer, all the things we like to see in our action movies. Oh, it's just toxic masculinity at its worst. The Daily Beast, they just can't comprehend that. They just can't tolerate that. But then again, the Daily Beast, you got noodle spines over there, and the only action or thriller movies they're going to like are those movies where you have the strong lady woman character who's perfect and never fails and is smarter than everyone, while the male characters are all stupid and useless and they need an instruction manual in order to use a handkerchief. And before you all start saying, he's a sexist and a misogynist and doesn't want women in these movies and shows, first off, the best strong female characters are the ones who exist side by side with strong male characters and are on equal footing. Examples, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Babylon 5, and The Expanse. And to show that the Daily Beast and the mainstream critics don't know what the heck they're talking about, looking at the Terminal List on Rotten Tomatoes, the critics score there is 39%. The audience score, 95%. So bleep the Daily Beast, bleep the critics. They have no idea what they're talking about. This is the proof that normal people just want good entertainment, good stories with good characters. This is the reason why movies and shows like Jack Reacher and Top Gun Maverick and The Expanse have been so successful, because they offer that to the audience that just wants good entertainment. So the Terminal List, big thumbs up from me. The Daily Beast and all those just mush-spined, moronic critics, big thumbs down from me. All right, folks, that's going to do it for another edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of KYCA's social media: Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, and Instagram. Check us out on KYCA.info. Be sure to smash that like button. Leave a comment for this video. We'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Till next time, I'm John Rust. I'll see you soon.